sharp enough do I adorn the mess. The air is clear outside, but I can't breathe. The gas I'm turned full. Let me breathe. Nothing's going on here. Nothing's going on here. I'm doing better. Please just show me the way. Nothing's going on here. Nothing's going on here. I'm doing better. Please just show me the way. I crumble down below you, follow.
Hey everyone, welcome to another vlog line. So, what's funny is people that like every so often people blatantly lie to my face when I clearly see them do something that they're not supposed to do. For example, today, one of the new produce people, I see him pick beans off of the mat, which is in my mind technically the ground, and pick up the beans and then put it in the box. Now, if you're wondering, well, what do you mean? Well, what's wrong with that? Well, what's wrong with that is because you're not supposed to pick up produce or anything, produce-wise off the ground, or maybe bakery or type stuff, or deli or meat. Hold on. Off the ground. It's garbage. Now, you can throw it out, but it's just, you can't put it back onto the shelf, or because like what happens is they pour the beans into this box, like a banana box, and that goes into their produce cooler. So when some of them pour onto the ground or the mat, and I'm talking about inside the store, not outside the store, that is technically not allowed to be taking something that has touched the ground inside the store, whether it's the mat or not, and putting it back on the shelf, or putting it back into the box that goes into the back produce cooler. It's not allowed. You're not technically supposed to be doing it. It's just something that you're not supposed to be doing because it's unsanitary. Even though customers do most likely wash their food when it comes to produce, it's still unsanitary to do because bacteria can grow. So it's just the proper thing to do. So when I clearly see someone use his hands that are wearing gloves and put them back into the box that's going to go back to the produce cooler, and I tell them, this person, not to do it, and then he says that he didn't do it even though he clearly did because I saw him do it, then it's kind of like, really? You're going to lie to my face when I clearly saw you do it? And this is not the first time, and when I say not the first time, like with him it's the first time, but like I've had other people tell me that they didn't do it even though I clearly saw them do it, which it is kind of annoying because it's kind of like, well, if you know you're not supposed to do it, then why lie to me and why do it in the first place? You know what I mean? I know I'm not your boss, but like, I'm trying to help you out so you know not to do it, or remember not to do it. You know what I mean? So, anyways. Also, if you have Netflix and you live in Canada, I don't know if it's in the United States, but in the Canadian Netflix, we finally have the first Matrix movie on Netflix, which I think is awesome. Now, I didn't check to see if the second and third Matrix movie is on there, because normally when, say, the second and third of a movie trilogy is on there, but the first one isn't, and then they put the first one on, they normally take the second and third one off, which is, I know, stupid, because people want to watch the trilogy They just don't want to watch the first one. Even though, to be honest, the first Matrix movie on its own, it doesn't need a second and third one, because the way it finished doesn't need it. Just like, to be honest, we don't need a fourth Matrix movie. But since one of the creators of the original Matrix trilogy is helping on with it, and Keanu Reeves is going to be in it, and Carrie-Anne Moss is going to be in it, it could be good. So I'm kind of interested in seeing what happens with it when it eventually comes out, because, well, one, Keanu Reeves is still filming Bill and Ted 3, and if they're planning to film John Wick 4 after that movie, then it's most likely not going to be happening for another 5 years. So we're probably not going to be seeing it until the year 2025 at maybe the earliest. So, anyways, because I feel like Bill and Ted 3 won't be probably coming out until either Christmas time or the beginning of next year. So, anyways, what else is there to say? Probably not really much, so I'm going to end it here. So, whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and see you all at some point tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed the hour-long gameplay for GTA 5 that I posted earlier today. And see you all, like I said, tomorrow. Bye.